So here's the material that you're gonna need. Excuse my table, it's all scratched up. Anyway, so the first thing you're gonna need is a crochet top. This one, it's for a 9-month-old, so I got the, I think it's 6 inches. I think it's a 6-inch top. You're also going to need some 7/8 wide ribbon and 1.5-inch wide ribbon in the color black. So, and I got these at Hobby Lobby, obviously, and this one's like the ruffle one. I don't know if you can see, but it has like ruffles, which I thought came out super cute on the Minions costume. You're also going to need a lot of yellow ribbon. I got this at giftsintel.com. I'll put the link to that website down below as well. This was 100 yards. I think it was about $3 or $4 for 100 yards. So yeah, it's just satin ribbon, but you can use whatever kind of ribbon you want. I think satin works the best in my opinion. You're also going to need some royal blue tulle on the spool because it works best for the crochet top. So get the tulle on the spool for this style of tutu. You're also going to need some white felt. I just cut out a small piece right here, but just like regular white felt. You're also going to need some black felt, and the only black felt I have at the moment is glitter, but it's going to work perfectly fine because it's just for the little black spot on the eyeball for the Minion. So yeah, I just got this black glitter. And you're also going to need some sort of silver or shimmery, what is this called? I don't know what this is called. It's like canvasy kind of material. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's in the felt section of Hobby Lobby. So yeah, this is what's going to be used for like the silver part around the eye for the goggles that they wear. So yeah, those are the materials that you're going to need. You're also going to need some sort of like a mannequin or a paper towel roll or something to put your crochet top on while you're putting the tulle on it. And you're also going to need a sewing machine. Let me go show you the sewing machine right now. Okay, so you're also going to need a sewing machine. This is the one that I have. It's actually my friend's, and I'm actually borrowing it right now. So the one that I have, I need to fix a piece on it. So this is the one that I'm using for now. This is actually very inexpensive. I think it's like 120 or 150 or something like that at Walmart. Excuse me. It's the Brother JX2517. So this is what it looks like. It works not as good as my sewing machine, but it works very well. Like, it's not like a cheap kind of sewing machine. So yes, you're also going to need a sewing machine. So let's get started on the tutu. Okay, I also forgot to mention you're also going to need some scissors, a ruler, and a lighter. And you're also going to need something to measure your tulle out. I have a tutorial on how I cut my cardboard pieces for measuring the tulle that's on the spools like this. So I'll put that tutorial down below. But this is going to be for a size 9 to 12 months. So my cardboard piece is 12 inches long to make a 6-inch long tutu, because usually around that age you can make it 6 or 7 inches long. So I'm going to make it 6 inches. I'm going to try to cut this thing off. And yeah, so, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put, oh, dear Lord, I can't cut this. You're going to put the crochet top on your paper towel roll or on your mannequin if you have a mannequin. So I just put mine on my mannequin. The mannequin that I have is a size 12 to 24 months. So it fits this crochet top. So now, when you have your cardboard piece and you have your tulle, count how many holes you have all the way around, and that's how many. I'm only going to do 2 layers on this one. I'm going to do a bottom layer. I'm going to just do 2 layers. I'm going to put tulle around the bottom layer and around the next layer right above it. So I do have several other tutorials on how to attach tulle to a crochet top. So I'll put that link down below as well. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to I'm just gonna count the holes and then put the tulle on it. It depends how much tulle you're gonna need. and how many strips you're going to need all depends on how many holes the crochet top has. It does not matter what size the child is wearing. I get this question all the time, like how many strips they're going to need for a specific tutu. But it all depends on how many holes, because each crochet top has a different amount of holes. So count the holes all the way around, the bottom ones, count them all the way around, and that's how many strips you're going to need for that bottom layer. And then for the next layer, of course, it would be about the same amount of holes. So you just make that many strips for the next layer as well. So let me get started on cutting my strips and then attaching them to the crochet top. So now we're going to sew the ribbon onto the ends. So after you have them all tied on, take it off your mannequin or whatever you have the top on. And I don't know if you noticed, but I tied my tulle into like sections. I did 6 each. So I did in groups of 6. I tied groups of 6 off. Tied them up. So now what you're going to do is you're going to get one of those, which I'm going to start back here where the seam is, because that's usually where I like to keep the back, is right where the seam is. I'm going to start on this one, and I'm just going to start on the very bottom row. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom row, separate it from the top, and just go ahead and tie that off as well. So yeah, just do that. And then you'll have your bottom row just like that. So now what I'm going to do is you're going to flip it upside down, like how I have it like this, and we are going to tie one continuous piece of ribbon onto the end of each piece. So you're going to take your first one that you tied off here. There's 6-inch strips. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay it out flat, and you're going to sew the ribbon onto it, and then you're going to just continue to attach each piece. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So let me just go ahead and get everything set up. Okay, so I heat sealed the end of my ribbon, and I did not cut. It's still attached to this. So I just unrolled quite a bit of it. It's all like unraveled, and you're going to place this into your sewing machine and put the foot down, and you're going to get your very first piece, which is right here. You're going to get one of those pieces, and the end you're going to place it in, and then we're going to sew all the way down the end. And you're going to stop when you get to the edge of the tulle. Then you're going to grab the piece right next to it, and you're just going to lay it right next to it and just continue to sew. Well, of course, I forgot to, you're going to want to backstitch here at the beginning. I completely forgot to do that. So at the very beginning, you're going to want to backstitch. I don't know, I guess I was just too distracted. Completely forgot to do that. So all the way to the very end, and then you're just going to grab your next piece, which is this one, and it has 2 strips. So you're going to grab one of the strips and just continue to sew. Then grab the next piece from that strip and just continue to sew. And then you're just going to keep doing this until you go all the way around the bottom layer of tulle. Okay, so now that the entire bottom layer is done, now we're going to sew it onto this one. So again, you're going to start at the seam in the same spot that you started last time. You're going to flip it upside down. We're going to start here, and this time I will backstitch. But yeah, you're just going to do the same thing. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the seam? Okay, it's this one. I'll start with this one. So you're just going to do the same thing. Make sure that it's upside down. This is the one that you've already sewn, so you're going to want to like lay it back so that it doesn't get in the way. And you're just going to do the same thing. Just sew your ribbon on. Of course, you're going to heat seal the end first. And then place it here. And then go ahead and let me make sure I have all my pieces. Yeah. And go ahead and just start sewing just like how you did before. So, let's see. Where's the middle? This time I'm going to backstitch. Okay, so I just finished the second layer, but look at how full. Oh, where is he? But look at how full and fluffy and cute it is. And this is just with 2 layers. Doing it this way. So yeah, it's gonna be super cute, super bouncy. It's gonna be adorable on the little girl. So go ahead and put this back on your mannequin or on your paper towel roll or whatever you have. So we can go on to the next step. Okay, so now we're going to make the eye, and I'm going to do the white part first. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting, depending on what size your crochet top is and how big you want the eye, you can use something to trace around and cut out, or you can just eyeball it and just cut it. But yeah, I'm just going to cut around this to make it a nice circle. But I'm also going to fold it in half because I'm making 2 pieces. So yeah, I'm just going to lay this on here, and then I'm just going to cut around it. And there you go. So this is going to be the white part, and this one's going to be so that you can attach it to it inside the crochet, behind the crochet material. But I'll show you that in a little bit. So, okay. So, let's see here. Now we are going to cut out the little black part. So I'm just going to eyeball a circle. Again, you can use something to trace if you choose, but this one's small enough so it's easier to make it a better circle. So there, I'm just going to do that. And then you're going to get this piece. I'm just going to cut a piece off. I think this should be big enough. Let me see. Yeah. So you're just going to get this piece, and you're just going to cut a circle around it, maybe like 1/2 inch or so from the white part. But again, just eyeball it and try to keep this straight and even if you choose. Okay, and there you go. Now you have the eyeball part of your tutu, and we're just going to glue these together. So first I'm just going to glue, I'm going to get a hot glue gun. I'm just going to glue this black piece on somewhere near the bottom. I hope you guys can see all that. Okay, and then on the back of this piece, I'm going to put some glue around here. Just like that, and then stick it on. right in the middle. Just like that. So that way it looks like, oh sorry, that way it looks like the Minion's eyeball. So now you're going to get the 1.5 inch ribbon. And I'm just gonna cut myself a piece. I think I made it 3 or 4, I think I made it 4 feet long last time, so I'm just measuring out 4 feet, just like that. And then find the center, because you can always trim. Excuse, that was my phone. Okay, so find the center, which is right here. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to flip this over, but when you glue this onto here, you're gonna want to make sure that the eyeball is straight. You're gonna want to make sure it's straight like that. So on the back here, I'm usually gonna flip it over, and then I'm going to add the glue like this, and then lay this down where the center is and stick it on. And you can put another piece of felt here if you choose to. I'm not going to, because this piece of felt is going to basically go back there when you stick it onto your crochet top. So that's what it's, sorry, I hope I'm not out of shot. That's basically what it's going to look like. So now let me show you how to stick it on to your crochet top. Okay, so here's the crochet top. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece and you are going to slip it under, and you're going to put it in the exact spot where you want the eyeball to be, which is about right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your glue gun, and you're going to add glue to the felt piece right here, and you're going to stick this right on just like that, and that way your eyeball will be attached to the crochet top. And then after you glue that on, you're going to wrap this around and tie a bow in the back. So go ahead and glue this on, and then I'll show you what it looks like when you tie your bow in the back. Okay, so this is what it looks like from the front, and this is what it looks like in the back. I just tied it right there. So once you put it on the child, you can just tie the bow. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the neck strap. So I got about 3 feet of the 7/8 wide ribbon. So now you're just going to find the middle, which is right here. I just folded it in half. Then you're going to find the center right up here, which I think is about right here, and go through the back. Wait, am I doing this right? I think it's in, hold on. Yeah, so I'm just pushing it through the front here, and then just slip it right through, and then pull it tight, just like that. And then what you're going to, hopefully you guys were able to see that. Kind of like how you tie the tulle onto each of the loops, that's exactly how you're going to do it with the ribbon. Now you're just going to wrap it around, turn it around. Oh, let me turn this up so you guys can see. And then, you know, you just tie it up here. So when the child wears it, they have something holding it up onto their body. And then of course you're going to want to heat seal the ends of your ribbon as well with the lighter. So, and there you go. That is, let me take this off. That is the finished Minions outfit. Look at how full and fluffy it is. So it came out really cute. So yeah, and you guys of course can be creative. You guys can add whatever you guys want to it. You guys can do the one where the one Minion that has the 2 eyes. You can do 2 eyes, you can just do 1 eye, whatever you choose. You guys can add the little apron or the little overalls, like the straps or something. Whatever you guys choose, just be creative with it. So yep,
that's the Minion outfit. So if you guys have any questions, of course, you can either leave it down below or send me a message on my fan page. The link to my fan page will be down in the description as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you for the next one.